The physical universe is a bunch of things that know. The physical universe is a bunch of things that knows. The things that knows is the physical universe. The physical universe is that things that know. Things know they must fall, for example. And they will continue to fall for as long as they don't know that they must not know. You understand? The physical thing is a bunch of things that know. This thing knows. It knows what it's supposed to do. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You create something out of nothing, because if you know, it means that there's something already that tells you. Physical things are things that know. You, the moment that you say, well, you know, I know that, at that moment, you lost because you are limited. You will see that when a person is really low in life, he knows you will not change him. He will not entertain the idea of, let's say I think he's good and she's bad. And I come to a person that low on the life scale, and I will tell him, look, he's not so good and she's not so bad. No, 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 I know, I believe, and they usually they believe. The bigger the belief, the smaller you are. The bigger the belief, the smaller you are. I believe. People that believe need always reinforcement. They need to be strengthened all the time. They need some fire push on them. They need reinforcement because they actually know that it's not true. They know they don't know. But they need a belief. Belief is something temporary. You need fire all the time. And they will tell you, I'm going to do this and this and that to become stronger. I don't go to anywhere to become stronger. I actually want to become nothing. If you're willing to actually say, there's nothing to know. It's not that you don't know. There's nothing to know. The big difference, not I don't know. There is nothing to know. There's nothing to know because you are.
How do you connect to the idea that the spirit is that thing that knows, right? That is...
Because the spirit is that thing that knows. It's a gradient scale on explaining what it is. It's somehow communicating by physical means something that is not physical. Because if I say I know, I'm already limited.
Right, oh, I see, yeah.
Because if I know that 2 times 2 equals 4, I'm limited.
Yeah.
But when I'm just why is it so difficult to give it words, accurate words? Because it's not physical, and we're trying to describe something non-physical with a physical thing. So I can say I know without knowing. It's something here that is really potential. Yeah. And hence, you are using faulty data to handle life. Now really, this is the key that I want to get to you. You are using faulty data to get life, and the result is faulty result. So really what you need to understand, this is so important, because you will understand why you're sitting and studying and studying and studying and you don't get the expected result, because you cannot handle you by data. Listen, you cannot improve a person by data. The improvement is something else. It's connected to data, it's not with data. Because the data is faulty, listen. You are using faulty data to handle life, because everything that you know is a secondary postulate, so obviously it's false, and it's not some of the things that you know, everything that you know. So anything that I tell you is actually just a kind of agreement on the falsity that we are all involved with, so you agree with me. But you understand the concept. I really need you to understand it, because we cannot handle this with data. We need something else. You cannot get data from data, because the data is faulty. You cannot take the blind to lead the blind. Do you understand the point?
Yeah.
I'm interested to give you your native abilities. So I'm not interested to make you a better robot. That's what people do in a usual setting. A usual setting, you sit and a person come and talk to you and he makes you a better robot. That's not what I'm asking. While it's needed to progress people to be enough in a position of understanding and it's improving them, it's not actually getting them out of the jail. I'm not interested in helping you, I'm interested in releasing you. Big difference. Because everything around you said to you, don't get out of the jail. You don't need to apply nothing here. First of all, understand it. You don't need to apply. Applies in the physical universe. Once you'll get to the position when you are potential, you don't apply, you create. Apply is you are a robot. I gave you something, you burn it in your processor or in your computer, and now you're applying it. Good robot. Wonderful parrot. Don't want that. Don't want you to apply. I want you to become you. When you become you, you don't apply, you create. When you go to handle someone and you remove all your consideration and you handle them successfully, you don't apply, you create the result. Because what you do is impossible. You bring result out of nothing, yes? It's not because you applied something. Parrots applied. Parrots apply what they've learned. Spirit creates. Understand?
Well, apply always means to.
Yeah?
So the verb apply needs a to. You apply paint to a wall, or you apply a mathematical principle to a problem. It has to have to. You can't apply spirit to, because the to has to be created first. So you can't apply to, because there's nothing there to apply to. And if you could apply to, you've created the to
It's already there.
first before you applied.
Very smart. Very true. What happens when you fully control something?